Yo, hey, yo, come up in here for a second with your boy. Sit with me, listen to me as I talk about why I avoid the WNBA Rookie of the Year discussion. Why I really don't talk about it. Why I don't have no videos about it. Why I don't have no content about it. We gonna talk about it. I was just briefly checking out the Pope B Frank YouTube channel, huge Caitlin Clark fan that he is. Um, I don't know. You guys know me myself. Anybody, hey, salute. Salute to his channel. But you guys know whoever I rock with is far and few. I don't have no problem with nobody. Nobody really. And even those that didn't support me, that was supportive of the channel, I still got nothing but love for them. But we here to talk about what we here to talk about. Salute to everybody that I rock with, real hard in terms of that. I mean, everybody's channel who I watch on a pretty much frequent basis. But why won't I discuss it? Why won't I talk about the Rookie of the Year race, Caitlin, Angel Reese? Why won't I talk about that specifically when I've talked about Reese here and there and Caitlin Clark at times? Well, for me personally, I try not to take nothing personal, and I don't. But this race for me, for whatever reason, because of who's involved, it feel hella personal. Because it's gonna be a here we. No matter who wins, somebody's not gonna be happy, and I know that's life. Because no matter what takes place in life, somebody's always going to be unhappy. Somebody's always going to be bitter. Somebody's always going to feel sour, especially when they see everybody happy. So if Caitlyn was to take this thing home, I never hit the end of it. I never hit the end of this shit. I never hit the end of it if Caitlyn win. If Angel Reese win, I never hit the end of it. I never get enough of the gloating. Never get enough of the people, ballyhooing, screaming, in delight, feeling so great. And it's the same thing with Caitlyn. So it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't. And I just don't really want to be up in there. I just really don't want to talk about that. I don't want to discuss that. And so much so that even if Caitlyn wins the award, okay, I'm gonna congratulate her, but I'm not gonna go over the top. A lot of people go over the top, and they've been doing this. They've been doing this for a long time. People been going over the top, man. Like literally, like when you take it, when Caitlyn was first struggling, right? There was people happy as hell, celebrating, like as if they just got a company promotion, celebrating, as if they just came into a newfound stack of money. And the hate, I hate to use the word hater, but it's got to stop. And then when Angel Reese was going through her troubles at LSU, people was happy. With some people, this is going to sound a little maniacal, a little bit sick, but there are people that love to see superstars go through pain and punishment, man. And so I really don't want to discuss the Rookie of the Year race just because it's just too much, man. It's just too much, Whoever wins, congratulations to them. Obviously, I would be feeling some kind of way. I would feel some kind of way if Caitlin Clark didn't win. But I'm not gonna. That's part of why I don't want to have this discussion, because even though at the end of the day it's just a game, we know this. It feels like it's so much more than just a game, And I just don't want to deal with the gloat and the glee. This is why after big games, I just don't watch certain things. Like I might watch post game, I might watch, things here and there, media availability, certain people's thoughts and opinions on who won, whatever. But I'm not gonna watch everything. I'm not gonna jump on Twitter. I'm not gonna be reading Facebook. I'm not gonna be flying through IG. I'm not going to be having conversations with everybody after every big game. I've learned this. Stay off social media or limit what you watch after big games. So trust and believe. I will have an opinion when the rookie of the year award winner is announced, but I'm not about to be looking to see what everybody says. Basically, what I'm saying is, if okay, I don't like peas, right? I hate them. I despise peas. I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't want to eat them. You know, if somebody's cooking peas around me, I don't want to be around it. I don't even like the smell of peas. I hate them with a passion. If you like peas, that's fine. You do you. But if that's how I feel, why would I go and surround myself at the moment in which I'm pissed off because, let's just say, Caitlin lost a rookie of the year? Why would I want to go and sit amongst a bunch of Angel Reese fans, knowing that I don't feel good about it? You see what I'm saying? If I don't feel good about it, why would I? Why would I even do that? It would be pointless, right? And I could congratulate. What's going on? What's going on, Carl from the UK? Why would I? Why would I feel like I want to be amongst Angel Reese fans if I'm dealing with a whole bunch of hate coming from people? Why would I want to do that when I'm clearly a Clark fan? So no, and I wouldn't. I also wouldn't, being disrespectful to Angel Reese either. I wouldn't be like, no, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna say I wouldn't say, oh, I cannot stand Angel Reese because she won. There's fans that get out of line, that call these stars, these athletes out of their name. It's ridiculous. Smile for what? There's no reason to smile. Why would I want to smile? You know. Um, what are you doing? It sounds like you're singing a Rihanna song. But I mean, Jesus loves you. Jesus loves us all. Most of us don't get that. Most of us don't want to get that. By the time we do, it probably be too late. But yeah, I don't want nothing to do with this rookie of the year race, folks. I don't want nothing to do with it. Salute to Clark and Reese. They amazing talents. They great players. They brilliant at what they do. Reese is a tremendous rebounder. Um, they both teams are in the thick of this thing for the playoff race. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm focused. You want to know where I'm focused? I'm focused on the playoff race. I'm focused on Caitlin getting better. I'm focused on Angel Reese continuing to have her fabulous double streak. I don't care about rookie of the year. I don't care about that. I mean, because I don't want to put too much. I don't want to invest too much time. Obviously, I don't know either one of these players, so it's like, what? Why would I invest my time and emotions into people I don't know? Hello, this should be something that I wish somebody would tell all LeBron fans, all fans of star players. Why are you investing your emotions in somebody that you don't know? Like, be a fan, celebrate them, cheer for them, scream for them, yell for them. Call to the heavens for whatever superstar you like. But why are you so emotionally invested to the point that you would want to hurt somebody, to the point that you would want to call somebody a racial slur, to the point that you would want to disrespect somebody? And hey, I tell you what, if you still here, crowd, once I address my little issue, then I'll go ahead and, you know, maybe do what you said. But as far as looking down, hey, life, man. Life is life, and right now, it is what it is, man. Life is definitely life is definitely. I can't even talk. Life is definitely lifing, but I'm not gonna worry about it because everybody's going through something, and some people are. One of my favorite quotes is, "Everybody's going through something, but only a few people are gonna be honest and either talk about it or let it show." Some people are gonna mask their pain. and they're going to be smiling, they're going to be happy, they're going to be fake delightful, they're going to pretend that everything is cool, that everything is okay, while other people, you know, they're just going to go ahead and either let it out or be themselves or express themselves the way they want to, or they're going to just go ahead and live their life. Not everything is smiles, man. So no, you're not gonna have it where everybody's gonna be happy all the time. That's why I say salute to all the content creators that just put out content, whether they are new, old, young, they just started. Cut on your camera, cut on your computer, and just start recording. And you would find your lane. Your lane might be mental health help. Another person's lane might be sports. Somebody else's lane might be fitness. Somebody else might be a great cook. Somebody else might know exactly how to impart wisdom. They might know how to break religion down to you. They might be able to, have a biblical channel where they're able to express themselves and connect with people. There's a channel pretty much for everybody that wants one. Some people obviously don't want to be plastered across the internet. And I do this because I love sports. There's many different. I'm a movie buff. We're talking about movies. There's a lot, but anyway, getting back to what I was saying, I want to look at these WNBA standings because obviously I want to see where the Fever are, and I want to see where the Chicago Sky are. We all bleed the same color. We all come the same way, and we lead the same way. Absolutely. I know I'm new here. You look down. Too much hate. Love you, bro. Oh, salute. What the UK? What's the UK like? How you living it? How are you living the UK life? Y'all got some cool slang, some great music. Um, I love the grime hip hop. Big fan of the UK music. Um, and of course, I draw a blank. Oh, I love Gets Getts. Dude is a great artist. I like Scraps. I like Lil Sims. UK got artists, man. I like Scorcher. I like Wretch 32. It's some really nice artists that come out of UK. And if you like that grime or that UK hip hop, it gets nice over there. Some people don't like the slang of the UK, but it's definitely nice. Um, UK is a mess. I'm in London. I could bang, but I won't go out at night here. Hey, that's a lot of places, bro. That's a lot of places for like hell. I mean, I'm in say you could say the Chicagoland area, and hell, I mean, at night, whenever you go out at night here, I say this. This is what I always say. You go out at night and you taking a chance with your life, and people gotta understand that. People really gotta embrace that. I used to have a current events channel, so I used to talk a lot about crime and criminal activity and the repercussions and the gang life. And when you go out at night, you taking a chance with your life. It don't matter if you go out, you strap, you arm, because that's a whole nother situation. And so when you go into these clubs, these lounges, these parties, if it's a huge number of people, you're not gonna know everybody. And you can't trust everybody. You got to be cautious with who you're dealing with. These some crazy times. So salute, and I can get why you wouldn't go out at night. I mean, they say they got that old song, "The freaks come out at night," and I say the demons come out at night. The demons come out at night, and guess what? They out there in the daytime too. So it's not just the demons coming out at night. The demons come out in the daytime. You really gotta stay prayed up. You gotta be mindful of who you hang with. I know we getting off a topic here, but you really do. You really gotta be mindful of who you let in your circle. If you have a circle, I wouldn't suggest a circle. I would say that you might just want to have a square where it's nothing wrong with being a square, where it's just you and perhaps three other corners being like two or three other people because you can't trust people these days. And if you're in a club or whatever, you're not watching everything going on. If you let yourself go around a bunch of strangers, you might end up letting yourself go around a bunch of strangers, if you know what I mean. You just cannot. You just cannot. I mean, Atlanta, Chicago, LA, Memphis, it's ugly, folks. It's ugly. Carl said, I have 4 kids. I want to be there for them, so I stay clear. Yeah, absolutely. The thing about kids, man, kids are gonna love you no matter what. Like you could be the biggest creep. You could be dealing with the most heartache, heartbreak. Your kids are gonna love you no matter what, especially they little kids. They're gonna love you no matter what. As long as you're not projecting your hurt and your pain, your anger, your frustration off on your kids, they're gonna love you no matter what. Kids are like that. You just and if you make a mistake, it's so instrumental and so key that you talk to your child, or even if it's not your child, even if it's a niece or a stepdaughter or a stepson, talk to them about that. Um, for real, break that down. Talk to them. Let them know I've made these mistakes. Kids are so impressionable; they like a sponge. So if you don't talk to them about what you're doing and how it's not right, they could follow a path. Case in point, um, I dealt with a I dealt with it. I don't want to say too much, but I dealt with a I'll just say stepdaughter. She's not really. And she seen me display anger at the age of 6 or 7. She saw me frustrated, mad. She saw me like, hit things, break things. And I didn't realize that what I was doing, and this happened with my son too when he was small, not realizing that my anger is only showing them a way to react, which is not right. I would flip out, I would hurt something, break something, obviously not a person, but an item. And, one day she gets upset and she breaks something, and it's like, damn, and then I had to come to grips with this, like, what we do in front of kids. Just imagine if I was drinking or getting high. So no, it's not right. They like a sponge. So obviously I'm like, that's not the way. So you got to find a different way to channel your anger. And it's just important, man, to not allow for kids to, see things that they shouldn't, or for them to think that it's okay for me to get angry, you know? So I don't know. I just felt like sharing that a little bit. You seem like a good guy. I don't say that often about anyone. I've been there too. My kids have witnessed me be a monster back in the day. I feel so ashamed. Yeah, I had a good friend at one point, um, and like we got into it. I, mean, I don't know what about some silly stuff. We do most of our silly stuff in our 20s. Some do by their early 30s, but by then you should be done. You should stop. You should quit. Whatever it is. If it's the alcohol, if it's the drugs, clean it up. If it's the hip hop music, hell, turn it off and go listen to something else. Go listen to something different, some jazz or something like that. But look, man. I mean, this is reality life right here. This is reality life, and it's real life. Most definitely is real life. But let me see here. Uh, but yeah, man. I mean, we did kind of get off touch a little bit here. Maybe we might have some real life discussions in between when we talking hoops or whatever. But I don't want to put y'all on hold. But you know what? I'm gonna be right back. Y'all seem to be vibing with the real life conversations. But I'm gonna be right back though. Give me a second. I'm gonna be right back. Yo. I'm back. So, let's continue talking for a little bit. I was gonna kill the stream, but I wanted to salute, say what's up to my uncle, so I had to jump out for a minute. Carl was saying, never heard him. I have a temper. I just react. I'm older, so I learned to chill. Um, yeah. With age comes wisdom for most people, but some people, for demons, getting older, they just become more wicked. You know. But I tell you, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. Steer the conversation back towards sports, but I'm gonna say this. Um, One of the things I always wanted to do was have like a mental health channel, a spiritual warfare channel. And so, I mean, that's something that I consider like a bit of current events, because the world itself is in bad shape, and I don't want to browbeat or beat nobody down. And Lord knows I ain't perfect. I'm far from it, and I never will be it. And I got more problems than anybody. But I would tell you guys like this: if it's one thing that I could talk about, definitely could talk about mental health. Definitely could talk about depression. Definitely could talk about the criminal and the world, the crime in the world. And a lot of people don't like those things because it tends to bring you down. But it's a whole lot of lessons that can be learned. And when you part of the when you part of these gangs and you part of these streets, and you think that the life you living will I just see a cat looking at me, y'all. Look at this cat, like out of nowhere. He just starts looking at me. Let's see if I can. Y'all see that cat out of nowhere? But I just thought I'd show y'all that quick clip real fast of a cat. It's as soon as I showed the picture, it ran. But for real though, folks, I want to say, man, like it's a cold hard world out here, and when you in these streets, when you thugging it out, you don't understand. Like once you hit the prison system, if you don't know how to fight, if you don't know how to fend for yourself, you gonna get rolled. You gonna get rolled and rolled and rolled, and it's gonna be ugly for you. It's gonna be ugly for you. And if you in these streets and you crossing up people, somebody gonna take you out. And if you think you tough, and it ain't no bigger gang than the police, and you try to go at them, you gonna be body bag. It's cold out here. Ain't nobody playing with nobody. And you think you just gonna keep putting your hands on people? Nah, man. No bueno. Eventually you gonna get your issue. You know. So it's best to treat other people the way you want to be treated. And if people are bad apples, or they really got you, doing bad things, you need to leave them alone. You need to leave. You need to cut that bad energy off. You need to separate from it. But going back to these standings, the Fever are in seventh place. The Chicago Sky are in eighth. I'm pretty sure that was right. That's what's really interesting for me, because right now I think Angela Reese got a slight lead on Caitlin Clark. So y'all know I'm a little bit bitter because of that. That's another reason I don't want nothing to do with the discussion. I'm not bitter like I'm about to be cussing people out, but if it ain't going, if something in sports ain't going the way I want it to, I've learned, I swear I learned to just, talk about it and let it be, or don't talk about it at all, and just let the people that talk about it discuss it, and I'll listen to them talk about it. Because me personally, no, there's nothing worse than showing your ass over somebody you don't even know. If you can't get it, one of my favorite quotes: "Exit your emotions." If you can't exit your emotions, you don't need to be discussing it. So the Fever 9-13, 7th place. The Sky 8-12, 8th place. The Dream 7-13, and 9th place. So we got one more win in the Sky. Right now, we just need to continue to win games, folks. That's more important than the Rookie of the Year for Caitlin Clark, and really for me. Who cares if you win a Rookie of the Year and you don't get in the playoffs? So that's why it's most important to see them get to the playoffs, man. Like that's what it's about for me. I wanted to quickly see the Indiana Fever schedule. I ain't gonna keep y'all here too much longer.
I don't never plan these lives. They always come out random. Um, but yeah, y'all got me to thinking, man. I might do that secondary channel. It's hard to manage two channels though. And one of the biggest reasons why it's hard to manage two channels is because you're trying to dump content into two different things, and if you don't have enough time already, it's going to be difficult to make sure you equally put content on both channels. Because if you're not putting content on the channel, then you might as well just not have it. Because what's the point of having a channel if you're not gonna be putting nothing into it? No live streams, no content. I mean, that would be kind of pointless. I see the Fever play the Mystics tomorrow. I would say that's gonna be a win, but there's no guarantees in this game of hoops. They're gonna have to go out there and get it done. The Fever gonna have to get it done, and they're playing in Indiana. It's an early game at 11. They can't afford to make no mistakes. Every game is important right now. Every single game is important. The next game is a Friday, June 12th, the day after my dentist appointment. 6:30 against the Mercury. 11 a.m. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see that game. It's coming on early, but I mean, yeah, folks. Oh, was one more thing I want to look at real quick. Uh, Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark's stats. So how we doing out there, people? What's good out there? The biggest thing for me is just continue to talk about the things I like. I wouldn't have this channel if I wasn't talking about something I wanted to talk about. A lot of people make content to please people. A lot of people do the content that's most relevant. When I talked about Bronny James, it was because I wanted to. I didn't talk about Bronny James because everybody else and their mother is doing it. When I branched back out to talking about NBA, it's because I want to do it. It's because I want to be able to, talk both sports. I'm not, you know, I am here for the people to talk to the people, but I'm not just gonna make content that I think is gonna be popular. I'm still talking about my Hawkeyes, folks. I follow one of the main reasons why I make the content that I want is because I know that, you know, then I would be excited to do it. If I just make the content that the people want, then where's the authenticity of that? Where's the authenticity? So for the 2024 regular season, Caitlin Clark, 16 points a game. The averages went up 1 point. That's what's up. 6 rebounds a game, 7.4 assists, 1.5 steals. Um, Unfortunately, 5 turnovers, 39.5 39.5% field goal shooting, 33% from free throw range, 88% from the free throw line. Um, let's see. Let me see if they'll let me show this, because not show this, but let me see if I can talk about this, because this is interesting. So for the past 6 games, Caitlin Clark has been in double figures. So that's what's up. 6 game streak now. More comfortable scoring the rock. 6 straight games. What is this? Wait a minute. Okay. Everything wants to freeze all the time. Like, this doesn't make sense. It looks like Caitlin has had 2 30-point games for the season. So that's what's up. 2 30-point games. She just got to cut these turnovers down. That's one of the biggest things. The rock is moving more. She's finding her shot. Her and one against New York was instrumental to the comeback. So that's a whole lot of momentum and a big confidence booster. That and one shot she made late to just get the run started. And it doesn't look like. No, hold on, let me check something here. How many triple doubles has Caitlin had? Caitlin's only had 1 triple double. and that just happened. She does have a couple of near triple doubles, but I think Caitlin's stats are nice. Let's check Angel Reese's real quick before we jump up out of here. Let's look at Angel Reese stats before we end the live. Again, y'all make sure y'all click that like button. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe, especially if you're a Clark fan, you're an Iowa fan, and if you like WNBA. Even if you like NBA, subscribe, because you never know what I could be talking about. For the 2024 season, Angel Reese, 14 points a game, almost 12 boards, almost 2 assists, 1.5 steals. The stats don't really say just how great she is, though. The stats don't say how great she really is. The double streak is incredible, folks. I done lost count. How many games has it been? Y'all gotta bear with me while I see just how many games. You guys know I'm not a Clark fan, but I do support her grind, her hustle. Let me see here. How many double? Damn, how many double? Damn, there's a lot of double games. Look at this. Sheesh. Look at this. Y'all see that? Damn, that's a lot of double games, right? I'm on my good phone right now. This my crappy phone I'm looking on. The doubles is crazy. She got a crazy amount of doubles. Maybe that's what's pushing this push rookie of the year race towards Caitlin. Let's see. So I should have been counted these off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn. Caitlin got 13. Caitlin had, excuse me, folks. Y'all know what's happening in the live when I'm saying the wrong name. Angel Reese got 13 doubles. Damn. That's wow. That's crazy. That right there alone is something else. Then she had 4 steals. Reese can go, man. Reese can hoop. Reese can play. Her hustle is undeterred. She's determined. I got to give a lot of props to Angel Reese, folks. But that's going to do it for now, folks. We are going to get up out of here. We talked longer than I probably anticipated. But yeah, I just looked at the numbers for each rookie, but I'm not going to be breaking down. I'm not going to be breaking down no rookie of the year race, but I did just look at the numbers of each, because the competition is between them two and between them two alone, Reese and Clark. But I will continue to not talk about this. This is probably the only time I will have this discussion, because I'm having it during a live stream. I'm just not. I don't vibe with it. In my spirit, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to repeatedly come back to this. But I will talk about this amongst the people, amongst the channels of the droves of people, the Reese mob and the Caitlin cult, and just the real fans, the fake fans that are of Reese and Clark. I will have this discussion with those people, But here, I won't be talking about this. The next time I talk about this, and I get it, it's popular content, but I talk about what moves me. For real, I talk about what moves me. But yeah, folks, I think we reached the conclusion of the video. Is there anything else that I want to say? Caitlin's going to have to keep it up. She's going to have to keep playing great. because Angel Reese is not going to stop playing great. Angel Reese is not going to go away. Caitlin's going to have to keep the triple doubles coming. She's going to have to keep the high assist games coming. She's going to have to continue to contribute offensively. She can't get lost. She's going to have to keep it up. But yeah, folks, that's pretty much it right now. That's pretty much going to wrap it from here. And who is this? Who is this person? So I see more people come over here than it came over here in 2, 3, 4 weeks. I don't know who these people are. I have no idea the activity going on. But anyway, folks, that's it. Stay tuned. We always got more content coming. More Hawkeyes content coming, Bruins content coming, NBA, WNBA, all that good stuff. And I'm going to holler at you later, all right? Y'all have a good one, though.